So it's January 30th, it's like 5:45 in the morning. I call in for the 5 o'clock shift. We got a little snow the last few hours, I'm just going up to clean it up. So this salter's not working again. Freaking nuisance. So I'm back on the road. My truck stopped putting salt out first thing this morning, so I spent most of the morning in the shop trying to get it running. We had to unload the salt, and we ended up pulling the auger out of the truck that feeds it out to the spinner. And didn't see anything in there, but we get it all back together and run some tests, and it seems to be working fine now. So I'm just coming back in from the county line. They just got started there about an hour ago, and the roads aren't too bad, but the temperature dropped to it's minus 14 now, so the salt's not working as good as it would be if it was warmer, but the roads are not bad shape so far. From what I can see, the salt still seems to be working out here. I shut my brine off, and yeah, there it's melting good, so hopefully it keeps working until the roads get a little better shape. It's supposed to go down to minus 19 tonight, I heard, so that's getting pretty chilly. The boys were out all last night. It snowed till around, I don't know, 9 or 10, I think, then it stopped, and then it started up again later on after midnight. Not a lot come down, but just enough to make a mess. So we're all sent out. We got called out at 4 o'clock this morning for the 5 o'clock shift. So we all went out and did our rounds, except for me. I was in the shop. But yeah, just coming back in now, and salt seemed to be working better without the brine today, so it's a good thing. I know it's using a lot more salt than I would if I had the brine turned on. I think I used an extra ton of salt just coming out to my turnaround spot on the county line. Yeah, I got the brine spraying on the salt. It doesn't put as much salt out, so that's how it saves, but it's, I don't know, it just looks like it's working better today than it ever did without the brine. Strange. One of the other trucks from the other route, one of the other routes there, he's out doing some of my side roads for me, helping out. He's finished up his road, so it's always good to help out when we need it. Goes around, comes around.
What comes around is all around. Don't you mean what's all around comes around, Ricky?
Everyone works together and everything gets done. So tomorrow there's another 15-20 centimeters coming tomorrow night. I think it's starting tomorrow afternoon sometime, and it'll snow through the night. So it'll be another early morning on Saturday. Might even get out tomorrow afternoon later on the day. Start snowing. Finally starting to get a little bit of winter here in Nova Scotia. at least in this part of the province. I think down Cape Breton they got lots of snow down there, but they're further north and they're higher country, so goes with the territory. The sunshine will help melt the roads off too. It stays out long enough. It's starting to peek through the clouds right there now, so.
Two 34 to 738, Mike.
Nice to see that sunshine. It stays out. I might clear my roads off before it gets dark and temperatures drop even further. So it's right up here where I seen that bobcat yesterday. I looked at the video last night and you couldn't see very good in the video, it was too far away. But yeah, the bobcat ran across the road and it looked like two crows chasing him, and then they landed in the tree, and as I got closer a big eagle took off from the tree. So I'd say that bobcat must have had some food that the birds were after, or something funny going on there. I'm quite amazed how well that salt's working, considering how cold it is, but nice to see it melting. Yeah, it seems to be scraping the road pretty good today. I know it's slowing me down a lot more back there in that little hill than normal. So she must be scraping the snow off pretty good. By the looks of it, it's doing a good job. Got some new cutting edges on there last week. Oh, there's a car passing me. I guess he likes the slippery roads instead of a nice, loud and salted road.
Barry, got a copy? Yep, 10-4. What's your location? End of the 106 by the toll booth. Okay, yeah, we'll meet you there. Just cleaning up a bit of a mess of snowdrifts on the little road that goes down to the dock. .406 is on your scale. Didn't use any grind.
There's an eagle being chased by a couple of crows right there above my head. Brave little buggers, those crows. Yeah, I thought by the time I got out on the road, all the snow would be hard packed and frozen and wouldn't want to come off the road, but it's doing a nice job coming off today. So I bought a new DJI Action 5 camera there a couple weeks ago, and got the mini mics to go with it.
I can be the truck here for a minute.
So far I love it. It's got the great night mode, and it syncs the microphones right to the camera.
For me, Jim, because I've never seen her yet.
That's why you hear me talking more, because now you can hear me.
I'm almost to the Welcomeville now.
Wow. Yeah, so.
And I tried to text you back, but I don't with cell service here. By the time you're done, I'll probably be back on the front one. I'm just doing the swamp road here and gonna go back through the back road, so I'll probably be at the front one.
So what do you think of this sound? Does it sound better than before?
We'll probably walk through the glen and come and meet you.
Oh, turn them down a little bit.
10-4.
Yeah, like I say, so far I've been quite impressed with this little camera. I've owned probably a dozen GoPros, and I think this is better than any GoPro I had so far.
374 in the scale there.
The reason I bought this one was for the super night mode. Because when we're out here at night, it's hard to get good video, but this really brightens things out up in the middle of the night.
Spot to me would probably be up there in that Coast Guard thing or whatever that is. Those accessories where the trailers are on that road.
3 DJI drones so far, and they just keep getting better. The last one I got is the Mini 4, and it's an incredible little camera, or drone, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I'd like to get that up and get some shots of the snowplow someday when I'm not driving. I'll be going back on day shift after this weekend. Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, just last day I'll look there. I was gonna take a quick look down the Elgin if you want.
No, I'm just coming into Hopewell now. I can get the Elgin if you got other things to do.
Yeah, alright, no problem. I'll just head her on. I got the Plowing down. I'll just head her back towards them.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate the help.
Oh yeah, no problem. I winged her back too, so she likes to transcend the highway through there.
Now they'll expect it all the time.
Nope. I just got a bigger wing, that's all.
Yeah, you get the biggest one. Salt seems to be working real good today for some reason. I didn't think it would be this good.
Yeah, I think the road's not as cold as the air temperature.
No, I'm showing minus 11 for road temperature, but yeah, it's peeling off pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Back to truck.
And the other trucks from one of the neighboring routes pick up some of my roads to help me out after we get finished with his. His truck's broke down. I'm usually overdoing his road, so it's good to be able to do that. Rely on each other.
By 12, get a copy of those. Okay, I'll be in there shortly. Okay, thanks, Paul, Ross. Take me at least 200 liters, and I will be somewhere in the vicinity of the Concord or the Balfour or the Simpson. Just come up to 289 and give me a holler. And if a medium double comes with it, I'd appreciate it. And for it. You should probably hook the cables up to the batteries to make sure the nozzle's not frozen. Last time I got fuel, I think the nozzle was frozen. They had to go back all the way back in and thaw it out. Yeah, well, the truck's buried in snow. It'll be, yeah, okay, I'll be just a bit getting it
wing up
Yeah,
to squeeze
I
through
got,
this hole here.
I'm in between an eighth of a tank and a quarter of a tank, so I'm good for a little bit. 10-4.
Real nice set of waterfalls here to my left, just past the bridge there. Used to be a mill or something there back in the old days. Double chip seal here, so I turn my salter off. Give her a little scrape.
330 to 42, got a copy, please. Yeah, go ahead, River. Can you leave Harrisburg Road? They're not done yet, is it? I came up Harris, then went out on Murray Road, then went on the
off down Murray and back up over to Harris.
That our grant Andrew hasn't been done in a while. That was next on the hit list. Yep, okay. We're just down by the ferry, head back up 3 Brooks Road, so we'll head that direction. Didn't know you were coming or I could have left it done. Well, that's alright. I'll make her work somehow. You got a coffee plate? 511. Yeah, go ahead.
So this is where my truck was in the ditch last year.
45 doesn't those,
You come around the turn and it just pushed it right down to the left there in that hole. It's not much wonder he went off the road here. It's just a sheet of ice underneath. I got out of the truck when I got here and almost went my arse. It's just pure ice underneath. Yeah, not a fun feeling when you go for a slide and end up like that. I'm sure a lot of guys are getting that feeling this weekend. Not in the hole, just before the hole actually. He's lucky he didn't go in that hole, would have done a lot of damage, I think. That was almost a year ago, I think. Someone said it's February 2nd last year. We got that big storm. It's the 30th of January now, so we may end up getting another one. Who knows? Where the chip seal ends right here and turns to dirt, so it'll slow it right down. So this turning spot, kind of a bad spot. I gotta back in this road to turn, and it's uphill, so I usually spin out because it's a dirt road and it gets icy underneath. So I usually end up doing is backing down the hill here, and so I can get a little run at the hill, get back up without spinning out. One night I was turning there, and the truck had the 6-wheel drive, and the truck went sideways and almost landed in the ditch. So after that, I started coming down the hill and playing it safe. I don't have much load on, probably only got a couple ton left, so don't have a lot of traction for this. I usually do this road when I got a full load on, but take a little break and check things out, stretch my legs. We're almost done. Chilly out there. Oh well. We're in gear. There we go. This road's starting to get bad. I see the shoulders are starting to get broken away in a few spots. Too bad. Cross culvert here is an awful bump. It's getting worse all the time. Oh! Don't want to hit that at full speed. Nice little Ford truck there, pretty good shape, short wheelbase. stop here for a minute. I gotta text my wife and tell her what time I'm going to be home. She must have a big surprise on for supper. And away we go again. Hope she makes something good. Well, she always does, but well, the Salter seems to be working good now. I'm just getting one warning up, coming up saying dry material minimum, but that started the other day. I think I got a bad sensor, but I'm not getting all the other warnings coming up like I did yesterday. So hopefully everything's gonna keep working the next few days. Haven't had a lot of problem with this truck in the last 5 years, so maybe it's getting to that point where things start breaking on it. Who knows? It's getting pretty rough. No spinning. There we go. Few trees here need to be trimmed. Hard to see coming up there. Wow, the road's really clearing off good with the traffic's on it. Figure my roads are gonna be a mess, being not plowed all day and being this cold, but salt's working really good.